I've been waiting, not particularly patiently, for one of the most exciting deliveries this year, I think, probably. My 2021 annual catalogue. These are all the catalogue, not all of them, I've got more, but these are the catalogue. Annual catalogue pre-order has arrived. Good old Stampin' Up! And UPS managed to get that to me today. After a small delay and a slight uncertainty as to when it was going to arrive. But it's here, and I haven't even been through it. Haven't even kind of looked at it. So I've just opened the box, took out the catalogues, and I thought I would do that with you live, right here, right now, because I'm not going to wait until this afternoon. Anybody watching on the replay, I hope you enjoy it as much as we do live. And if you're joining me, thank you very much indeed. Nice to see you this morning. So I'm going to spin you over, and I'm going to get going, I think. I don't know what order it's going to be in. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. It's all in the box still. So let's spin you around and let's get going. Let's see what that looks like. Hey Tracy, nice to see you. Virtually, obviously. Let's open that up on my laptop and I'll be able to see what you can see. So yeah, these are the catalogues. Aren't they pretty? Absolutely love that front cover. Now, sadly, this is part of a suite, which is beautiful. It wasn't on the pre-order, so I don't have that yet. But I will be getting it as soon as I can. Good morning, Anita. Good morning, Paula. Good morning, Anne-Marie. I know, a lovely surprise. Well, I didn't know when it was going to arrive. They're actually quite early. 10 o'clock, 10:30 is not bad at all. Quite pleased. So I thought I'd pop on and do this now. So if you don't have a catalogue, if you don't have a demonstrator and you'd like a catalogue, or your demonstrator, might got one, just give me a shout. I'll be able to get you one of these glorious little things out in the post. All my customers will be getting those soon. I just got to, I spent all day yesterday on my printer. Had to replace my printer. I need to print some stuff off and labels and all the rest of it. So I can't show you the inside. Oh, I wish I could. But if you want to see the inside of this thing, you've got to get in touch because then I can get you one. So they will be heading out really, really soon. Hey Fiona, oh, month end close today. Not an ideal day for you then. Yes, a busy, busy day. You'll have to watch up on the replay if you don't manage to catch it all today. So that is the annual catalogues. They run May until April, so 1st of May, I think it's 1st of May, actually, let me just double check, it might be the 4th of May, that will go live to customers, so that's that one. Okay, in colours, who's excited for the in colours? I really am, I haven't even seen these, so let's have a look and see what we've got. There's 5 new in colours every year, 5 new in colours come out. And these are they. I'm going to open them up, don't worry, so that you can see them better, because it's hard to see through the plastic. But every year, 5 new in colours come out, and they stay around for, excuse the state of my desk, they stay around for 2 years. So we've got plenty of time to play with them, plenty of time to see what they're all about and work with them. Got ink pads, got the I think I've got the refills in there as well this time. I went for it. So this is the card. This one is called Polished Pink. Anita, I will certainly get you a catalogue, my lovely. I've got a teapot for you as well, haven't I? So I'll get you your teapot and the catalogue. This is Polished Pink. It's beautiful. And I know a lot of people have said, but we've got Melon Mambo and we've got Magenta Madness. So I'm just going to do a real quick comparison. I should have got ready beforehand. It is a pretty pink, isn't it? So that is Melon Mambo, and that is Magenta Madness. And that is Flirty Flamingo. So they're all really different. Sometimes it's really difficult to see. You like, it's nice, Paula, isn't it? I love that one. Sometimes it's really difficult to see and you think, well, it looks the same as some that we've already got, but it's not. totally different. Yeah, gorgeous pink actually. Really, really like that one. And that comes with the ink pad. And the refill. Those are the only things I'm going to show you at the moment. I couldn't get the blends. They weren't on. They weren't available. I think we've had shipping difficulties getting them in, but they will hopefully be available really, really soon. And every single colour has a blend, Stampin' Blend alcohol marker to go with it as well. So that's really cool. So that's polished pink. And let's have a look. Let's have a look at Evening Evergreen, because this looks black in so many of the demonstrations that I've seen, or the little colour swatches, or it's really dark. It's a really dark green, but it is not black. It's definitely green. It's a proper Christmas tree green, this. Let me see. It's really hard to show it. It definitely looks more black on camera than it does in real life. Oh, the blends are available now, Fiona. Now that's exciting, because I've got an order to go in today. Thank you. So they will be definitely going on my list. So what have we got for comparison with that one? We've got Garden Green, nothing like it. Pretty Peacock, nothing like it, but you know, quite dark. Shaded Spruce, nothing like it. So yeah, really, really different to everything we've got at the moment. And it will go with some of the greens, I think. I quite like that one. Going with each other. That's the Garden Green and the Evening Evergreen. I think they work quite well. Oops, sorry, I've knocked you. Yeah, I know, right, Lisa? Definitely going to add those to the order. That's the ink pad. So at the top right, you can see where is it an in colour, because it says, look there, just in colour. I do apologise for the interlude. I totally forgot that I'm selling all my stuff at the moment. Selling a TV, and she just got round to pick it up. I got too excited by my order. You're not sure about this one? The new green is a beautifully rich shade. I like it. Yeah, I quite like it. Yeah, I think it does go with the Garden Green. Oh, and with this one, you mean, Lydia? With the soft succulent. Oh, I'm out of breath now. I'm running up the stairs. So that's Evening Evergreen with the ink pad. They always come refilled, but having the refills means that straight away if it goes dry, if I love it and I use it loads, then I can ink it straight up. So that's that one. What next? We've got Soft Succulent. This is going to be fab. It's carrying over the new, or the old, which one is it with the, you know the one with all the succulents in it? Is it called Simply Succulent? The stamp set. It's going to be a fab colour to work with that anyway. I can't see it on my shelf. Yes, I think you're right, Lydia. I think it goes with that one quite well, actually. Evening Evergreen and Soft Succulent. I think they go quite well together. Can't wait to just get playing with them. Normally, I must admit, I struggle with in colours. Maybe because I'm just not a fan of change and new things, but I actually really, really like these ones. So that's the Soft Succulent. Like a real pale green. And I think they do quite a good job of getting the colours to work together. So the pink and the green, I think they work quite well, even. And then somewhere in here should be the ink pad. That's that one. I'll do a quick ink pad setup as well while I'm here. On the back of the ink pads, you've got these labels. And these labels are what you're going to need to set up your ink pad. So that you get soft succulent. Then you've got all the different languages. I wonder whether they'll take the Japanese one off now we're no longer in the Japanese market. So this one's blank. When you open up your ink pad, there's a little space in here to put that blank one. And it means then that when you've got several open on your desk, you can see which colour it is that you're working with, because sometimes they all look dark. So that's quite handy. And then the one that says soft succulent, I normally take all the others off. You can use the ends of them for like, you could punch out a little bit and stick it on something if you wanted to mark the colour. So you don't necessarily have to get rid of those. And then this one that says soft succulent, that just sticks on the front there underneath the pull tab. Hey Zana, is it Zana? Zaina? I'm gonna guess Zana. Oh, did you not know that, Lydia? Yep, that's really, really useful. Little name on the front so that when you stack them or store them you can see which one it is. And then the blank one goes in here. And then if you do store your ink pads like one on top of the other, you've got the little bumps here and the little notches there. Well, they stick on top of each other. They go on top of each other and kind of wedge in. But if you've got all of this still stuck on the back, they struggle with it. So your best bet's to pull that off. If you've not got storage or anything like that, pull that off, and then that will sit. And now you can move the one, they don't slip and slide all over the place. Anna with a Z, Zana. Ah, lovely name. Good morning, Emma. Nice to see you. So that's another little tip for your ink pads, just to kind of get them set up properly. And there should be a refill for that one too. And you can do some really cool stuff with these, like the baby wipe technique and yeah, all sorts. So I like to have those available. Then we have got this one here, which is Pale Papaya. So don't forget, whilst there is some gorgeous new stuff coming, there's some fabulous deals on at the moment. I just went through yesterday. Like there's a brilliant stamp set. It's down at £12. Got a couple of those coming up. This is Pale Papaya. Actually, this card's almost textured. This one. It's quite pretty. I don't know if it should be textured or not, but definitely can see the fibres and that in there, which is lovely. It's a really nice colour. Love that. It's going to be great for spring cards. Pale Papaya. And there's the butterfly dies as well. The old butterfly dies. They're down at £21.60. Butterfly Beauty, you get loads of those. So yeah, don't forget that whilst we've got new stuff coming out, there is also some fabulous offers on at the moment. Just go to the Stampin' Up website, and the link can be found through my website, which is www.songbirdstamper.co.uk, and then you can go to Last Chance, called the Last Chance sale, I think. So that's the Pale Papaya ink pad, and the refill and the paper. Stunning. And then this goes really, really well with my last fit, and this is my favourite. These are gorgeous, aren't they, Anna? Absolutely lovely. This is my favourite, and these two together, beautiful. And with the green as well. Love it. Yeah, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. This is Fresh Freezer. Fresh Freezer. Must admit, had no idea still don't know what a freesia is. I'm really not very green fingered. Apparently they smell sweet. Anita, you're our resident gardener. They're really gentle, aren't they? Yeah, these are stunning. I may well be trying something new this year, which might interest some of you. I'm going to be thinking about doing an in-colour club. So like you can get a share of the paper, a share of the ribbon, a share of the gems. So you can get a kind of sample, because I know it can be quite expensive to pick all of the different bits and bobs. So I might be doing something like that if anybody is interested. So this is the Fresh Freesia. So I was going to compare it with Highland Heather. So that's Highland Heather. So much darker, but they work really well together. And this is the Purple Posy, which is just, I mean, really, really pale. So I love Fresh Freesia and the fact that it's actually got some real colour. Very pretty, little pointy blooms. Oh, the flowers. Oh, fab. I might have to get some for the garden. Yeah, so those are the 3 different purples. And Fresh Freesia is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I now have a whole stack of card to work with. Gonna last me 2 years for sure, I would imagine. I might run out. I might run out of the purple one. That's the Fresh Freesia. And the refill there too. Stunning. So what else have we got? We've got in colour markers. I always buy the markers because when you stamp, you can. That's the markers. When you stamp, you can use the markers to stamp with. So if you're like new to crafting and you think, oh, it's really, I don't have a lot of space, or you know, the ink pens. I mean, I think they're crazy value at £7, but because they'll last forever with the refills. But if you're just starting out and you're not sure, you can stamp with these markers. So they're a really good way of getting yourself kind of set up. I think they're £13.75, and you get one of each: soft succulent, Fresh Freesia, polished pink, pale papaya, and evening evergreen. And then you can use. We've done that in classes, or I might do another YouTube tutorial on it, so that you can learn how to use those in your stamping. So that's those. And again, it says in colour up the top there, so you know those are the in colour, and they've been around for 2 years. It always seems to go really quick, especially at the end when you say goodbye to some. It's like, oh, they've only just come, but 2 years is a really long time. You need to get into using them straight away. So what else have we got? Let's have a look at some ribbons, because these are stunning. The new in colour ribbons. And this will be part of the share. You would get some ribbon with your share as well. And I'm going to be doing a paper share again this year, so it's going to be £25 for a share, a quarter share of 8 of the papers. So I'll be advertising that soon. This is the most gorgeous fine ribbon. Might just shut the blind, it's getting a bit glary. I love the south-facing window, but it can be a little bit much. So that's the pale papaya ribbon, and it ties a beautiful bow. So I tie my bows like that, but you have to cut it. So for my peace of mind now, knowing that I don't really want to cut this, there's my bow. And you just fiddle with it. But because it's like the organdy, you get a really, really nice knot in the middle. Love that. And then you can just unpull it. The way you do it, the way I normally do my bows, you can't then just untie them. So that's the pale papaya ribbon. And then you've got one in every single colour. So let's open the pink and the purple one, just while we're here. Good morning, Pat. Nice to see you. This is the pale papaya ribbon. It's just so subtle. It's light, it's airy. It's going to be great for making little hangers, little pull tabs, or adding to your cards. Yep, love this one. And that's the Fresh Freesia. Really, really soft and subtle ribbon. We had some of it as celebration, like this as a celebration item a while back, and it went mad. So yeah, that's going to be part of the share as well. You'll be able to get some of that, but isn't it gorgeous? Love it. Let's see then. Oh, this is in colour as well. Paper. So in colour designer series paper, you should have, how many sheets? 40 sheets of 6x6 paper. So this is like the polished pink. Love, that's stunning, isn't it? Ribbon is nice. I haven't ordered any of the new colour in stuff. Oh, I haven't ordered any of the new in colour stuff yet, Emma. Ay. 3 pre-orders are on the way. So excited. 3 pre-orders? Pat, could you not make your mind up? Good morning, Claire. Lovely to have you join us. So I'm a demonstrator for Stampin' Up. And that's where these come from. So we have a new catalogue. This is what this whole video is about. We have a new catalogue every year. I can't show you the inside because I'm not allowed, but if you'd like one, please just shout, say yes please, and I'll contact you and you can have one of these for yourself. And in there are these ribbons that we're selling. So you can get those through me, and they are stunning. They coordinate. One of the things I love about Stampin' Up is that everything coordinates. So this is like the polished pink. This is one of the new colours. So the paper matches the card, matches the ribbon, matches the ink, matches the refill. Oh, it saves me hours and hours searching for crazy colour matching. I love it. One of my favourite things about Stampin' Up. So this is the paper, and you get this design and this design, this design and this design in the polished pink. So some really, really pretty. That's probably my favourite. That one there. Love that. And then you get all of those designs again in the soft succulent. Love it. That's really nice actually. Isn't it funny how in a different colour they all look different? So much choice, Pat. Got a fourth just about to be done. Pansies. Oh, the pansies are stunning. We'll get to those in a minute. And that's the fresh freesia. Love that one in the fresh freesia. Pale papaya. They're really nice, Paula, aren't they? It's not until you kind of see things in the flesh sometimes that you go, oh yeah, that's actually really nice. That one's probably, again, my favourite in the pale papaya. And then this is the evening evergreen. So a bit lighter, I think, than the cardstock. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think the dark bits on this are the colour of the cardstock, and the light bits just really, really coordinate well with it. Love that. And then oh, we didn't open the evening evergreen ribbon, but there it is. The ribbon there. What do I think of the evergreen in colour? Do you know what, Pat? In the flesh, I really quite like it. It's going to be fabulous for Christmas trees, or even just as a kind of like a masculine background. Yeah, like the mats and layers, I can really, really see that working well. I can see it working well with crumb cake and soft suede. Yeah, so I really like it. Does it look a bit like, no, I hated Tranquil Tide, but I really, really like it. It's much more greeny. Tranquil Tide was much more bluey. Papers are in some lovely colours. That's because the in colours are lovely, Diane. Yeah, I'm really pleased with those this year. They've done a good job, I would say. There's the colours. So, shall we move on? Even though I don't like Tranquil Tide. I didn't really like Pretty Peacock either, but don't tell Michaela. So, what should we look at next? Should we get to some stamp sets? Should we do some stamp sets? You like it, Anita? It is a gorgeous green. Oh, let's do some in colour gems, actually. Last in colour thing, I think, for now. The in colour gems pretty. Do you know what I love about these? Is so often with the gems, I'm left with the big ones because I like to use the small ones. What I have found though with these is that the big ones are the size of the small ones, and the small ones are really cute and dinky. So I don't think I'm going to be left with any. I probably should have ordered 2 packs. Oh yes, look at those. Faceted they are. Oh yes, pretty, pretty, pretty. Polished pink, pale papaya, evening evergreen, fresh freesia, soft succulent. Can be hard to tell sometimes what colours they are, but they're gorgeous, and they'll match with the in colour papers and everything. Love it. Aren't they just, Anita? Oh yes, stunning. They kind of glisten in the light as well, so you can see them from different angles. Pretty. They are pretty. So, okay, I've got this stamp set. I was a bit confused at first how I was going to work this, but I've since learnt. I did figure it out. You need to it's for making calendars. So you've got your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at the top. And then you've got your Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So some people work with Monday as the beginning of the week. Some people like Sunday as the beginning of the week. I don't know. Is that a debate that could divide us as friends? I like Monday to start at the beginning of the week. The week for me does not start on a Sunday. And then you've got all the months. This is going to be great for little scrapbooking as well. This one, another one to add to the list. So this is going to be great for scrapbooking or for making little calendars. And the reason I bought this is because I really need to remake my birthday calendar. So that's what I'm going to do, and I have an idea. I'm going to be doing a tutorial how to make a birthday calendar. I might do it as a little class. I don't know yet. I might just do it for fun. But yes, this little calendar. So say 1, 2, 3, 4. You block off that 5, and then you block off those ones, and then you're left with your calendar. And you just do that with a post-it note. So you just post-it note. It comes as one big long stamp. So this is new as well. This is the new. I'm not 100% sure I like it. I'll go with it for now, and we'll see. But the idea is that you don't really use this piece anymore. Anybody who's used to our photopolymer stamps, you pull that off, and it has a design on here. But now the idea, but it's all back to front, and my brain doesn't work very well that way. So the idea is to stick them onto here. But then I can't see what it says. That's my only difficulty with it. I think it's a fab idea because then I can see if all my stamps are there, but I don't know which one would be. It'd take me forever to realise which one is, especially maybe for some stamps it will work better than others, but my brain doesn't work very well reading backwards. So that's that, and then it comes as one big long stamp, this one here. You need this. You really need this. It's a lovely, lovely stamp set, Zana. Yeah. And then that will go on a big long block. Shall I show you? Shall I show you while we're here? Let's grab this block, and it's made perfectly for it. This is the I block, and then we'll grab post-it notes. And let's just say we're going to post-it note that one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to post-it note that one. And then what we do, we need some scrap card, don't we, or paper. We'll grab an ink pad. Let's just use Highland Heather. We ink that up. Pull away the post-it notes because they will contain ink. If you stamp down straight onto your paper, you'll get a little mark look like that. And then there you have your calendar. How cool is that? I love it. So no more buying these paper calendars and pulling all the different months off and everything like that. We can just make our own. Oops. And then you pick your start of the week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'm going to pick Monday, Tuesday. That's that one. And you get the little balloons and the flower, so you can make a, oh, it's not quite long enough. So you can make cards. I've seen a sample, it might have been in the catalogue actually, where somebody had made a card with a calendar on it, ringed the day. And so this would be good with the Stamparatus, certainly, if I'm doing lots of them. Or if I'm not so sure I can line it up straight. And there's our super cool calendar. It's a good idea, isn't it, Julie? Yep, and I'm going to remake my birthday calendar using that. I've got a vision in my head. It just needs to come to fruition. You need the calendar now. Isn't that always the way, Fiona? Isn't that always the way? So let's pop those to one side. So that's the calendar stamp set. I'm going to be in a real mess after this, aren't I? Shall we clean up? Shall I clean up as I go? Hey Julie, not been on for a while, no problem at all. Have you been busy? Life gets like that, doesn't it? The colours are fab, aren't they? Yeah, they've really done a good job there. So let's clean up. My chamois is filthy, but it still cleans my stamps. Probably just. It needs a bit of a rinse under the sink, I would say. Not long to go now. Normally when we get our pre-orders, it's still quite a way until customers can order, but it's just with the shipping and everything, it's taken a little bit longer this time. So it's not long until you guys can order all this as customers. So that's the Days to Remember stamp set. This is one of my favourite. It comes with a whole suite of products. The hand-penned petals. Love this. I can see some watercolouring going on. I can see some stamping, some Dauber stamping as well, where we can create different tones and then stamp that over. Colouring with alcohol markers. Just a stamp set with so many options. And it comes with a really nice suite of products. So this is what I'm going to use for my birthday calendar as well. Let me show you what we've got. Oh, I ordered the in colour 12 by 12 paper as well, because I love to make boxes and frames and things, and sometimes you just need that 12 by 12. Oh, you can make so much with it. Is that this one you're talking about, Zana? The in colour, sorry, the hand penned petals, or the Days to Remember. Beautiful stuff to show you. So this is the paper. Do you know what, Anita? I think this is going to be right up your street. It's funny, isn't it, how you kind of look at something and go, oh yes, that's going to suit so and so. So, coordination of products. Love how it uses quite a few of the ink colours as well. Look how well this matches the paper. So you use this as your background paper, and then you use this as your focal point, and you know that everything's going to tie in and match. So this is the paper that comes with the suite. All pretty, love it. Yep, really pretty. And then this one, again, look how well that goes with that stamp set. So you're going to be able to just use that and know that your project's going to tie in. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh, and look. Do you know what? I wasn't sure about this side of the papers in the catalogue, but they are stunning. It's when you see it in person. And then, oh yes, that's the other side. So I think it tells us on the back of the pack. Did you know? If you buy a pack of paper and you look on the back, it will tell you here what colours it is. So it's Highland Heather. I had wondered whether it was Fresh Freesia, but it's Highland Heather. Blushing Bride, Cinnamon Cider, Daffodil Delight, Garden Green, Mint Macaron, Misty Moonlight, Pale Papaya, Pool Party. So you can always see. I have to say, these ink colours are the best since I've known you over these. I completely agree. Yeah, completely agree, Anita. Oh yes, Emma, I have them. Don't you worry. I got the whole kit and caboodle. You know me. So that's that one. Oh look. Oh, isn't that pretty? And then that's the back. Oh, it's gorgeous. They are lovely papers, aren't they? And then this one. Oh no, we've got a couple more. Oh, lovely. That's the garden green. This is like, you could almost do this as a more wintry one. So I'm thinking about my calendar again. When you've got something in your head, this could be more. I know you really can't see so much of them in the catalogue. You've really got to see them in person. And then this one. Beautiful. Oh, you want to see the memories more? I see. Yeah. And then that's the back side to that one. Yes, they are pretty papers. Aren't they just, Anita? Lovely patterned papers. And then, as Emma said, so you get memories and more. There is some dies as well, so let me find those. Pen flower dies. These are pretty. So these are the dies to coordinate, and you get. So these images on the stamp set are at 90%. So you can see that there where it says images at 90%. So when I lay this over, it's not going to match exactly, but it will match when you stamp it. If I can figure out which way around it goes. Something like that. Don't go too far into the. You'd like a dress made out of some of those flowers. Oh, they're pretty, aren't they? Yeah, you definitely would love I'd love a summer dress made out of those for sure. I really can't figure out which way around that goes, but it does. Or does it coordinate with that one? There you go. That's better. So that's going to cut out that one. I'm never going to get these back. Oh gosh, no. I'm never going to get those back. This one. Okay, this one has two uses. It's really clever, this. So it's going to cut out this one. Okay. And it's also going to cut out this die as well. Yeah, thanks, Lisa. Thank you. You're going round and round in circles. It doesn't make any sense. And it's also going to cut out this die as well. So you'll be able to cut this out of a piece of paper, and then if you cut round it, should we do it? Should we just go for it? What colour should we cut it in? Should we cut it out of Fresh Freesia? Just because it's here, I can. Let's grab a little smidgen of that. Oh yes, Emma, that's a good idea. Watch the video replay to see where they went. Definitely going to have to do that. So I know sometimes I draw around them, so I'm just going to cut that gorgeous piece of card. Grab my mini. It's a good job I didn't really have any plans for today. I was thinking I might go to the gym. Not sure that's going to happen anymore. So pop that down on there. And that one on there as well, and then run that through. You bought some magnetic sheets for yours? What, for the, oh yes, for the backing. I used to, and then I just kind of lost all my good habits. You love the papers but have great difficulty cutting them up, Diane. That's why you need 2 packs. So you can get an outline for your step, for your image as well. And then you've got your internal image here, and you can pop out all the little bits. Isn't that pretty? making a mess. Making a right mess. Yes, I do have it on my, I say certainly on my older dies I do. Let's get some assistance poking all these little bits out. Right, I won't cut them all out. Yeah, then if you wanted to, you could have a little border around it, maybe in a different colour. That would look quite pretty. That's what that's for. But I think it looks really pretty on its own, actually. I'm not sure it desperately needs the outer border. So that's that one. I keep that because that's nice. I'm going to use that on something. Then you get a little scalloped die. This one here, so that's going to make some really pretty patterns. There's the card, that one there, and it's got a little bit of stitching on it as well. Your pre-order's just arrived, now you want to play, but month end has to come first. Yes, you have to do month end first. Our favourite colour, absolutely, our favourite colour, Anita, for sure. And then that's, so you've got the little flowers, and then this one here. This one here I think cuts out this stamp, but I haven't tried it. And then you get all your leaves, which you can add as embellishments. Yes, I love that. And then you get, oh, I've sold you on the sweet. I've done my job then, Emma. So that's going to go across there. And then these are what they call the Memory and More cards. So I know we've looked at these in my Facebook Lives. For anybody who hasn't kind of watched my Facebook Lives before, shame on you. No, honestly. It's these are fab for scrapbooking. I haven't ever really showed you are these. These are the Memory and More cards that kind of coordinate with these. So let's open it up and show you what I'm on about. If you want a quick and easy card, these are so, I mean, I don't want to say cheap either, but they're only £10 for the whole pack of those. So these first. These are the Memories and More note cards and envelopes. Oh my god, look at that. That's the outside of the envelope. Is that stunning? You could write on it, you could put a nice big label, put a piece of Whisper White card on, like that on the front. You could decorate, that's going to look pretty as. You can make albums out of these as well, did you know that? I might have to do that. So you can make mini albums out of the envelopes. And the cards. They're really nice as well. Good quality, nice and thick. Can't wait to get your pre-order, Kay. Oh, I know, I've been impatiently waiting. It said Monday, then it got pushed back to Thursday, which is today, isn't it? And then it got pushed back to tomorrow. And then he turned up this morning. I thought he might. So, these are the cards. Let's do get big cards and small cards. The big cards are designed to layer perfectly onto the Memory and More cards. They're exactly the right size for it. If you wanted to, you could even use the white side. And then you've just got a nice coloured pretty back. Or you could use that as the inside. Fold it the other way. And then decorate the inside of the card. That's quite a nice thing to do, actually. Yeah, album would be perfect with this, wouldn't it? Because they've just decorated them so beautifully. They're not just plain boring envelopes. So that's how the two kind of coordinate. And then these are the cards that you get. You're all being really patient. You're sitting in for a morning's worth of fun. So these are the cards. You get 2 each. Carpe diem. So you get journaling cards, or you get cards that just, and we've done this, we cut bits out of them. That's pretty, isn't it? Cut bits out of them, use them in your mini albums, use them in your scrapbooks. Always dreaming. A day in the life, that's nice for a little journal. So you could use make a mini album and then use these cards in that mini album. today. Memories. Ah, is this your favourite, Anita? Anything is possible. And then that one on the back. Be you. I love that. These are fab for adding as elements to your cards. They really are. Love grows here. That's pretty, isn't it? And then that one. And again, you could cut that out and colour it in. You can do all sorts with these. Cut that out. Fussy cut round there. Every now and then. Running out of room. It's the little things. The details, that's really nice. That go in a little album and then you just write on the details of what the picture is, or live life in full bloom. Again, the details. Is that the reverse of that one? It is. It's got it out of sequence. Simple pleasures. Ah, that's beautiful as well for colouring in. That might even work with the stamps. Not sure. This is the story. That's beautiful. Love that one. And that's pretty as well. Gather happy moments, and that one. So those are the memories and more cards. I'm going to try and get those back in some order. Or I might be kidding myself. Especially when you're out in your garden having a tidy up, but you're here instead. Oh, bless you, Diane. Well, thank you for joining me. But if you have got other things to do, I would understand. Need. Yes, Emma, these are gorgeous. Everyday adventure. And then that's the reverse of that one. Life is a garden of possibilities. So you don't really need to do anything with that, do you? You just pop it onto a Memories and More card or onto a card blank, and away you go. The job is done. Straight on there, send a card, boom. Quick and easy. Oh, and then you get the stickers. I was hoping there'd be stickers. So these are little peelable elements. Love those. So you get 2 pages of those ones. And again, you can colour those in however you want or leave them blank. And then you get 2 of those pages as well. Celebrate today. Today's events. Love them. Absolutely love them. So I think, I mean, this is like, yeah, if you wanted to make a mini album using all of this, you're only looking at, I mean, less than £20 to make your whole mini album. You wouldn't even need any stamps or anything. Though you probably would want them because they're beautiful. You wouldn't necessarily need them because you've got stickers, you've got elements you can cut out. Where flowers bloom, so does hope. That's one of my favourite sayings. And that, isn't that pretty? Happiness is, that's nice. That would really go on the inside of a card as well, wouldn't it? That would look really cool. That's that side. And then cultivate a good life. Yeah, I love these. Picture perfect. And then that's the other side of that one. Beautiful. Memories and More cards. One of my favourite I think I've ever seen. So something else that goes with that, I don't know if it's part of the suite. I've kind of lost track a little bit of what goes with what. But you've got these Genial Gems. I won't say what someone thought they were called. These are the Genial Gems, and they've got the kind of glitter in them. They're soft succulent and pale papaya. So pretty. Gorgeous. Hello, Claire. Nice to see you. So that's the Genial Gems, and again, the big ones aren't massive, so you're not kind of stuck there left with all the big ones. Maybe they've had a bit of feedback about that. because I normally just get left with all the big ones. And then you've got this ribbon here, which is the pale papaya. Oops. Pale papaya ribbon as well. I think this is going to tie a nice bow. That looks great, doesn't it? Straight across the front of a card. You could do that ruching technique as well. I'm not very good at it. I need a bit of practice. Go something like that anyway. That's not how you do it because that's just going to use so much ribbon, but it looks something like that. And then use that across the front of the card. You know, they reckon that tying a bow is 10% tying a bow and 90% titivating the bow to make it look pretty. That's going to look stunning there. So that kind of all goes with that sweep there. I'm going to leave that out because that might just be the first thing I play with. So that can go over that side. Okay, what else have we got? Okay, we'll do another sweep. I got some envelopes, they're basic but boring. What is the length of the ribbon you get? It's normally 10 yards, so about 9.1 metres. But I'll check. Yeah, 9.1 metres. Loads. You get loads of ribbon. And this is, I think, the thing that people don't necessarily get with Stampin' Up. So it's, you know, the ribbons are £7 odd, I think. You know, £6 to £7.50. But, and you can get, you know, you can get ribbons for a couple of quid in Hobbycraft or whatever, but you literally only get a couple of metres. Honestly, if you look at the amount that you get on those rolls, you really don't get very much at all. And I know that some people say, well, I don't want a lot of ribbon, hence my doing my in-colour share this year. So you get 9 metres. So 10 yards, so if we shared that between 4 of us, or 4 of you, you'd get 2.5 yards each. And I measure that out, cut it off, and then you get that, and you only pay a fourth of the price. And you can do that with cardstock, ribbons, gems, yeah, all sorts. So 9.1 metres. Long answer to a very quick question. We've got twine. Twine now comes in all these colours. We've not had that before. So you get white twine, crumb cake twine, that's hard to say, crumb cake twine, very vanilla twine, basic black twine, smoky slate I think that is, or grey granite. So you get all those different twines. 35 yards in total, 32 metres. 32 metres of twine. That should last me a while, shouldn't it? I wonder which one I will run out of first. I'll have to try and use them evenly. So that might be more challenging than it sounds. And I've got this twine as well. This is pretty. This is called Simply Elegant Trim. Okay, so we're on to this week. I wasn't going to go here, but I will. So Simply Elegant Trim. This comes in gold and silver. And it is... Isn't that pretty? Love that. So you can do all sorts with that. Look. The white, I think I might use the white up first, you're right, Anita. I have got a little bit left over from the mini catalogue, which is probably a good thing. Because I might need to keep on to some of that. Okay, so we've got the gold trim and then we've got the silver trim. This is what the kind of things that you get that holds up things at Christmas. So that if you want to make baubles, you want to make Christmas decorations, this will be perfect for doing that. Did I say the C word? It probably will tie a nice bow. Let's try. It will probably tie a nice bow. I probably won't tie a nice bow. And it feels like the kind of one that you can make go where you want it to go, if that makes sense. Some twines you can't. I don't want to put it too hard. But yeah, nice little bow. But if you wanted to almost bend it into shape, you can do. It's not, hasn't got a complete life of its own. You can take charge of it a little bit. And I might leave that in the packet actually, because I think it's going to be quite hard to control in that respect. So, going on from there, we've got the in colour. Oh no, sorry, I'm getting distracted by what's in my box. The Simply Elegant Speciality Designer Series paper. I think you're going to love this. This is going to be in the paper share, as is the hand pen petals, and the next one I'm going to show you as well. Basically, I put all the ones I like in the paper share. Can you see the gold foiling on that? Oh yes. Isn't that luxurious? Okay. I mean, that would suit some, but I'll be using that side. This one is, it's like a copper. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Copper, silver and gold foiling against a black background. Oh, and that's quite nice. Yeah, I'm on board with that one. Yeah, that works. The two of those definitely work together as well. That's pretty. Again, you've got copper, gold and silver foiling. They say not to mix your metallics, but it really works here. Pretty. Yeah, pretty, pretty. Oh, that's quite nice. Definitely not as elegant as the front one, but I can see that being used, definitely. Okay, so for some people, when you've got like a metallic on the one side, when you flip it over, you can, and it's not a fault, it just you can't really get over it in the way that they've created the paper. You can see the design through. I don't know if you can here or not. You can kind of see, yeah, just down here, look. That's why I like having this good camera. I can get really close to it. Can you see here? Where you can always see the design through. That's just because where they've had to foil it, it's inevitable. They've had to press down and heat it up, and however they create the foiling, you can just about see it on the reverse side. So you've got two options. Well, actually you've got one option, just don't use it if you don't like it. Or get on with it, that's the other option, and accept that that's the nature of the beast. I personally would just be using that side, because it's pretty, super pretty. It shows up less on the dark, probably more on the white, I think. That one, that's nice. That would make a nice church scrapbook page, wouldn't it? It looks like the church arches. Oh wow, okay, that's unusual. We have got very vanilla. So this one here is Whisper White, and this here is very vanilla with the gold and the black. That's pretty actually. It's like a paisley almost, isn't it? Oh wow. Oh, I like that. Just going to make some nice... Oh, that's pretty as well. I do like that one. That's a shame that's on the reverse of that one. I would have liked that to have been on the reverse of that one, because I don't like that as much. So that's the paper. Can you guess what the stamp set looks like? And it comes with a punch. This is really pretty. Gorgeous. It's going to make a gorgeous corner to a card. That's nice. But the sentiments are just lovely. Wishing you a wonderful birthday, happy anniversary. All the things you do are simply amazing. Thank you for you. Life has changed for you, but my love and support never will. True love stories last forever. I know, isn't it always the way with DSP? Two designs you love back to back. Absolutely. So yeah, this is the punch that it comes with. And it creates a, again, let's just use not the right colour to use. Just go with the sweet. But you could certainly use this in all your projects. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to use the sweet products together. So when you first run a punch through, you might notice a little bit of oil coming in onto your image there. That's just where they've oiled the stamp, the punch rather. A few passes through some scrap paper or card will get rid of the oil. But yeah, you can notice it. I normally just spin it round and that's the punched shape. A little bit of twine around there, around the top, create a beautiful tag. Okay, probably not the best colour to demonstrate it with, but you could put a little bit of twine, tie that round there, tie a knot in it round the back, create a little tag, or do loads of stuff with that. And you can make them as long as you want. If you cut it to the right width and then pop it through and just punch off the top with the other bit coming out of here, you can make a longer tag with that. So I might do a demo on that rather than doing it now. Red rubber stamp set, loads of stamps in there. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So I need to make all those up. Put the stickers on the back. If you don't know how to put the stickers on the back of the stamps, there is a video over on my YouTube channel. Please do go check it out. Just search on YouTube for the Songbird stamp and it should come up. I think that's it for that suite. I'll trim the punch and the stamp set. Let me just double check, make sure I'm not missing anything. I can't show you. But if you'd like a catalogue, get in touch and I can send one out to you. Right, so we've got suites and it is called the Elegant, Simply Elegant Suite, page 68. So we've got the bundle, the design series paper and the trim. Yes, and there are some little treat boxes. They weren't available when I tried to order, I don't think. So we are on to the next suite, which is Pansies. Okay, I know some of you are not so keen on Pansies, but I'm here to change all that. This is the Pansy Stamp Set. I absolutely love the font. Absolutely love the font. Yeah, I'll get you a catalogue, Claire, no problem at all. It's, you get two stamps, two sets. One with all your sentiments and your little bits, one with all your big flowers on. And I'm going to be doing some demos on this because to kind of layer them up, it's a really layery stamp set. Really, really gorgeous, and you can get some stunning images in there. And the same with the dies here. Are you a Pansy fan? Oh, Anita, who knew? This might be for you then. They're such pretty flowers, aren't they? And then these are all the dies you get, so you can layer them up, so you can make the pansies, the outer colour different. You've got your petals. Yeah, I need to do some practicing with this one. I've seen a fellow demonstrator who's done a really, really good cheat sheet. Bless her. So I need to do something similar or utilise that one and see how all these different bits go together. But yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And let's leave those out because these are the papers. This was a little bit busy. It's quite dark, and I'm not going to tell you what Anne-Marie thinks of pansies. But they've got little cute faces in them. I love the pink ones. I'm going to be looking forward to doing some pink pansies for sure, and some orange ones. And I'll do some purple ones, but probably not go dark. And then that's the reverse of that. Yeah, that's pretty actually. Didn't really go for that in the catalogue, but that is pretty. And then you've got the leaves here. And I mean, I love fussy cutting, but if you don't, the dies do have somewhere they do. That's it, that's better. The dies cut out the leaves. So if you didn't want to do fussy cutting, you don't have to. You can just grab your dies. Yeah, I know there's loads of flowers you love, Anita. Yeah. The pansies, exactly, they've got little faces. I hadn't seen that before, but I have just seen it in that paper there. And a gingham, because we all love a gingham, and that's the soft succulent colour. That's really pretty. Yeah, I love that design. Oh gosh, and that's the Fresh Freesia gingham. That's beautiful, isn't it? Aren't they pretty? And then the dies will cut those out as well. So that's going there. And you've got the little one. Again, I would probably cut these out by hand. But I know I'm a bit odd. I do love my fussy cutting. And then you can just cut them all out. Super. Oh, that's nice. That's pretty. I wonder what colour that is. Calypso Coral. Yeah, pretty. That's nice. That's kind of got a greeny background to it. Oh. Okay, so I think that's Evening Evergreen, Soft Succulent and Seafoam. Soft Seafoam, so you can see how the three rather, go together there. That's nice. These would look good fussy cut out or just as a background. And then more of the gingham. Yeah, pretty, pretty. So I'm going to look forward to using that one for sure. I'll tell you what that's going to go really well with. I'll bring it out now. Because it's got some of these colours in it. This is the Shimmer Vellum. In colour Shimmer Vellum. I think it's a clever move having the DSP with the elements that can be cut out. Yeah, it really appeals to some people, Emma. You're absolutely right. Wow, okay. So this is Shimmer Vellum. Wow, that's pretty. It's like glittery. I'm not sure I like the texture. I'm a bit funny with textures. I might have to get one. It's like a little bit rough on the surface. Can you hear it? Backside's nice though. It's like chalk. I can't touch chalk. But yeah, that's nice. It looks so pretty. Can you see the shimmer? Love that. And then we've got that in the. It's gonna be hard to work with if I won't touch it. That's nice, isn't it? Love that. That's the polished pink. Oh yes. Yeah, that's pretty. Got 2 sheets of each. It's the Evening Evergreen. Just feels sweet. Oh, I don't like it. Yeah. Feels really weird. But it looks so pretty. Love it. Fresh Freesia. I can't really see the shine so much from here, I don't think. Look, if you layer them over, oh gosh, if you layer one over the other, you get this crazy nice colour. So that's the Fresh Freesia one. And that's the Pale Papaya. And then if you put them one over the other, you get a nice new colour. But I like that. Pale Papaya. Gorgeous. That's a lot of vellum to get through. So I reckon if you wanted to do the in colour share, we could do we could do a share of vellum as well and add that in. Oh, what did these go with? I've got some Bumblebee Trinkets. Is this with the Pansies? Doesn't really matter what they go with. They'll go with anything, I think. How adorable are they? Oh, aren't they nice? Oh, they're so cute. They would have gone really, really well with the old bee papers. So if you've got any of the old bee papers left over, you might be wanting to put those into your basket. Super pretty. Yeah, good collection. They're good weight as well. They're not like cheap tacky things. They're proper, yeah, they're a good weight. Stick nicely down with glue dots or a bit of Tombow glue, something like that. Yeah, they are pretty. They'll be definitely going on some of my projects. Right, we are coming to the end. Can you believe it? There's quite a lot there though, isn't there, to be fair? So this is, I couldn't resist, some new ribbon. Highland Heather ribbon. It's like a metallic-y ribbon. Gross grain. Gross grain? Gross grain. But yeah, it's like metallic-y. That's pretty. Like little silver threads. Come on, bow. This isn't how I normally tie my bows. But it is quite handy because they do undo. You need to pull them tighter sometimes. Something like that anyway. But it looks nice just going across the page there as well. Again, that would look really nice doing the, however you do it. Need to get some practice in doing that, I think. Then we've got, oh look at these are nice. Yeah, I wanted to see these loose flower flourishes, polished pink, fresh freesia, and I've got black on that one. Pale papaya, polished pink, fresh freesia, and you get the little ones as well. Dinky. Zoom you in. Pretty. They've actually even got the curve on them, so you can see the curve. It goes over. And what do we use to attach elements such as the bees? Oh, normally just the Stampin' Up! Glue dots, or even just the Tombow glue, Anita. So the Stampin' Up! Glue dots are really strong. So just these mini glue dots, and you get them on a roll, and so you just peel back, and the glue dot isn't on this bit you peel back. That's where most people go wrong, and they keep peeling and peeling and peeling. Put it back, and then you've got your glue dot here, and then so the flower is flat backed. All I do then is just pop that down onto the glue dot like that, push it down, pick it up, and it now has the glue dot on the back, and then I can stick that down onto my page. So that's generally how I would do elements like that, Anita. Good question. Good question. You're very welcome. So I have used other companies' glue dots in the past, and I won't lie. I have used them, but they don't stick. Stuff falls off. But I don't find that they do with the Stampin' Up! Glue dots. If I stick my bows on as well, if I tie a bow and stick that on separately, I use a glue dot for that one. These are pretty. Scalloped Boxes. Oh, I'm going to make some things with these. Oh, I might do some little neighbourhood treats with these. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So, how on earth do these work? You don't get any instructions with stuff, do you? So there's a top and a bottom. Wow. Okay, I might need to go off camera to figure this out. Okay, no, there we go. So there's the, and then that's going to fold over and tuck in there. So that's the base. Obviously that all needs folding and burnishing, and that will create a nice base. And then this must be the lid. I've never seen a lid made like this. It seems to work. Again, that would all need folding and folding and burnishing. Oh yeah, it's pretty. Oh, I like that. And you could put a little bit of glue on if the folding and burnishing doesn't work to kind of hold all that together. You could just put a little bit of glue on. That's how quick and easy was that? How many did you get in a packet? So I could get 10. Food safe, 8 in a pack. Yeah, they're going to make some nice treat boxes. Deep as well, there. You get a lot in there. I was sad that they got rid of our other treat boxes, but actually I quite like those. Okay, so that's not going to come undone as easily, which is a good thing because it means that once it's assembled, it's assembled. But it does need to come apart so that I can fold and burnish all the score lines. So I will have to do that later. They are sweet, aren't they? Yeah, I like that. Because they're craft and gold, they go with most things. They'd really go with that elegant paper, wouldn't they? So you've got that one. I think they go really well. With like the copper, maybe not. Let's see. Or the gold and the white. Pretty. Or you could put pansies on the front. I could do anything, couldn't you? Endless options. What else have we got? 2 things. Oh, coming to the end. These are new silver and clear epoxy essentials. So adding raindrops. They're really useful. You've got diamonds and you've got circles in the clear and in the silver. Pretty. Really pretty. And then last, but by no means least, we have got some dies. These are called the basic borders dies. I really ought to go through and label all this as well, so that when people say, how much is that? I know. So these are the borders dies, and it just creates borders to the cards. They look a bit boring, but they're really not. Really not. So let's just say we've got a piece of card. Let's say this was the card that we wanted to stick on, and you just cut that there, like that, and then you've got like a flag, and then you could have some patterned paper underneath, and it's all got the stitching, so it looks really pretty. Because I know you could just cut that like normal, but having the stitching really makes such a difference, and you would struggle to cut this scalloped edge. Love that one. And you just put that on there like that, and then trim across. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. Trim across the top here, and then put some pattern paper under the bottom, and you've got like a really good, yeah, it's really nice, really good border die. Love that. And then this one would make nice clouds. If you wanted to make a cloud, not like a stencil, but you just cut a piece of card like this, and then you use that edge to do all your sponging and everything. So many uses. So I thought they were quite different, so I grabbed those. And that, my lovelies, is your lot. Thank you for sticking with me. Gosh, that was nearly an hour and a half, wasn't it? With a short interlude, which I'll try and filter out and edit out when I go to upload it to YouTube. Thank you so much for being patient there and waiting for me as I went and dealt with my interruption. So, catalogue. There it is. So many pretty stamp sets. So many pretty colours. Oh, it's beautiful. Nice haul. Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, I went a bit mad, but hey, it's so pretty. I couldn't really help myself. Nice ribbons. So if you'd like a catalogue, do give me a shout, get in touch, send me a message, poke me, do whatever you want to do. I'd love to give you one, and then I'll probably send them out or hand deliver them next week, I would imagine. Really good. You enjoyed that, Anita. I'm so pleased. Thank you. And then it goes live for customers May the 4th. But don't forget there are offers on at the moment, so please don't miss out on grabbing yourself a stamp set at reduced price. Or got the little flower, little bloom punch that cuts out the little flowers. It's only £7.20. Fab price for a little punch. So I'll be back tomorrow morning playing with some more of this stuff. 10 o'clock live here on Facebook. If you want to see me play, oh, I'll tell you what, should we do? No, I'm going to do the artistic, hand-penned petals. If you want to see me having a play with this suite tomorrow morning, come and join us on Facebook. And I'll be live, having a play. Thanks, guys. I'll see you later. Take care, look after yourselves, be good, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.